This is Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world. And here are the 10 most interesting facts about Mount Everest. 1. Height. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world, standing at an elevation of 8,848.86 meters, 29,031.7 feet, above sea level. 2. First successful ascent. Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Sir Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa from Nepal, were the first to successfully summit Mount Everest on May 29, 1953. Their accomplishment marked a historic moment in mountaineering. 3. Changing height. Do you know that the height of Mount Everest keeps on growing? Yes, Mount Everest's height is not fixed due to the movement of tectonic plates. It is gradually growing taller at an estimated rate of around 4 millimeters, 0.16 inches, per year. 4. Multiple names. Mount Everest is known by different names in various languages and cultures. In Nepal, it is called Sagarmatha, which translates to Goddess of the Sky or Forehead in the Sky. In Tibet, it is known as Komolungma, meaning Goddess Mother of the World. 5. Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain. Yes, you heard it right. While Mount Everest is widely recognized as the highest mountain in the world based on its elevation above sea level, it is not considered the tallest mountain when measured from base to summit. The distinction of the tallest mountain is often given to Mauna Kea in Hawaii, standing at 10,210 meters, 33,500 feet, but only 4,205 m above sea level. 6. Everest has been summited more than 10,000 times. Everest has been summited more than 10,000 times by 6,000 different climbers. The climber who has scaled Mount Everest the most times is Kami Rita Sherpa with a record 28 times. He reached the summit for the record 28th time on May 23, 2023. 7. Everest is about 60 million years old. The age of Mount Everest is a topic of debate, but it can be traced back to the formation of the Himalayan mountain range, of which Everest is a part. The Himalayas were formed as a result of the collision between the Indian and the Eurasian tectonic plate. This collision began around 60 million years ago during the Cenozoic era and is still ongoing, causing the Himalayas to continue to rise at a slow rate. 8. A climber needs 35 hours of bottled oxygen. A climber typically uses 7 bottles of extra oxygen for both the ascent and descent, according to the Nepal National Mountain Guide Association. Each bottle has a maximum 5-hour shelf life. A climber will therefore require 35 hours of bottled oxygen. 9. Oxygen levels. At the summit of Mount Everest, the oxygen levels are only about 1/3 of what they are at sea level. The thin air makes breathing difficult and can lead to altitude sickness. Most climbers use supplemental oxygen to aid their ascent and prevent altitude-related health issues. 10. Records and achievements. Mount Everest has witnessed numerous remarkable achievements. For instance, the youngest person to reach the summit is Jordan Romero, who successfully climbed it at the age of 13. The oldest person to summit Everest is Yuichiro Miura, who achieved this feat at the age of 80. In 1975, Junko Tabei became the first woman to reach the summit.